Hey guys, Holiday Master here. I'm doing another review today of the display because it is 100% done now. And it kind of fit perfect. It's not windy, but it's rainy. So, you know, some of my thinner inflatables are properly working now. So again, I'll show down here. I'm gonna get better sensor for that thing still. Which is going there. This guy inflated a little bit better because the Ghost is thin. But so he came up. The prototype's having trouble because this thing is soaked and it's the heavier material. So I was thinking I might give it string holders but clip them to this, because that's the only thing wrong with it. And the pumpkin's the same way, but so yeah. But the worn out ones over here, like Winnie the Pooh, have been soaking in water all day and come up just fine. But since my last review, I added the globe, and all the blow molds now have lights. Trying to keep my phone as covered as I can because it's not raining too much. But anyway, there's the archway again. So again, the thin ones, Frankenstein inflates a little bit better. So does the skeleton. They're both semi-thin. This guy really popped up. It's the bottom off my first Ghost Globe. He really popped up. This little witch down here is actually a little bit thin too. And she popped up right away. I usually have to help her. None of the pirate ships are really thin, except the two big ones, which I'll get to in a moment. Frankenstein popped up. I noticed something with him. He's not getting thin, but his material's like disintegrating. I don't know why, but it is. All those guys are good. They're fairly new. They're all good here. The bat's not really thin, but when it rains, he inflates much better. Scarecrow's covered up right now. Hopefully when it's done raining, I'll do a walkthrough without me talking. But I wrapped his motherboard up and everything like his thing, and then I just put a bag over him because I didn't want the gears to get wet or whatnot. Cat's good. The eyeballs stand up a little bit better, so I'm wondering if they're thin at all. He's newer. The tree stood up a little bit better. The cat definitely stood up a little bit better. Ghost and the pumpkin, they've been better because I flex sealed them. That cat is about to explode. Just shows you what water does, and that's kind of the purpose of flex seal too. So yeah, he's standing up pretty good. Now again, all these are newer, so they're pretty good still. Now sadly, you can see the lights there at the bottom. I took the lights out of them because they were sagging, because this pirate ship is getting thin, sadly. But it comes up in the rain. It does have poles instead of strings. Now this ship popped right up, and I want to zoom in right there because that thing has never fully inflated for me before. So it's pretty cool to see it fully working without it, you know, being pulled down in. And kind of same with his arm. His arm's always usually sagging, but it's up this time. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the thinner guys, except for the Ghost Globe I'm going to get to here in a second. Drac and the Clown aren't plugged in. They're plugged into my basement. Little 12-footers again. Now I will say, the two indoor 4-foot ones I have, I leave the Tombstone out here because it's pretty good, but this guy, the Frankenstein here is he's about the middle where the fabric starts feeling funny. So for now I take him in at night. The Tombstone, I found a place to put the Tombstone. So when I get it up and running, I am going to use it this year because why not? But you got Frankenstein and Mickey here. Alright, so let's go back down to the globe. because I want to talk about it real quick. So, this is the one I got off Chase, and it's actually in pretty good shape, other than the ghost on top. And that's how my original one was as well. So, Lutzy was over yesterday, and we put up this guy, the Scarecrow, which, by the way, the Scarecrow does have an adapter, the 6-volt adapter I bought at Spirit. So, he plugs in with the blow mold and this guy. But, so again, the globe works fantastic, but the ghost is thin. But that metal piece that connects in the thread, it is half ripped. And I don't know if you can see, but all the bats have gone up inside the ghost. Well, not all of them, but most of them. So, when it dries up, I'm gonna just sew that shut. And, well, put all the bats back in, sew it shut. And then what I'd like to do, I'd like to take this tube in the back and cut it at the bottom, because the ghost is thin and I want to flip it inside out, but I don't know how to do that just yet because it's, you know, it's on top of a globe. So I'm going to give it like a small base fan connected to this tube just to see what it does without, you know, it being wet and the water sealing it up. But other than that, I'm happy to have this thing again. It looks good there. But, yeah, guys, so this is, I don't know how many reviews now, but I just wanted to show you guys with it raining because, again, some of my older ones, such as this guy, the ships, my few 4-footers, Winnie the Pooh, you know, they're working better because they're sealed with the water right now. The 2 cats and all of them. But, see ya, guys. I think that's it for this video. But thanks for watching, and peace out. Also, again, when I get that little 4-footer up, I'm going to put them down here. Expect a review of that, and then a nighttime review of it all complete. So, yeah, guys, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and peace out.